Okay, welcome back. Let's talk blades, because, well, that's what we're into. Sorry I was gone for a little while, guys. I was playing the new Last of Us 2, and I kind of got a little sidetracked on it. It's a really, really good game. If you guys haven't heard of it or played it, I suggest you guys play it. It's pretty good. Anyways, I decided, you know what, I'll take a break for a little bit, see how things go, and now I believe I should get right back to making my videos. So today I got for you guys the CRKT Foresight. Now this is one of the knives that I actually bought, and I only carried it literally for a day, and then I put it away because I liked it that much. It was one of those knives that was just really appealing to me, really ergonomic grip, and it just overall it just looks really cool. It's sporting the IKBS ball bearing system. That's the Coma design, which is located here. The IKBS, you can see that little wheel with the arrows. That means it's ball bearings that are in this pivot right here. So I think that's actually kind of cool. Blade steel, I was told that it is an 8CR13 MOV. And then someone also told me that it's basically just a regular steel. Someone said it was I can't really remember. AUS 8, sorry, excuse me. Yeah, someone said it was a type of AUS 8. So I don't really know which one it is. They could be both right. They could be both wrong. What I mean by that is it's going to be one or the other. It's basically. But yeah, Foresight, it is a Ken Onion design. If you're familiar with his work, he works with CRKT to make really, really awesome knives. And you can tell that's a Ken Onion design because of the fact that it has a leaf-shaped blade. That's pretty much his signature. Any Ken Onion design has kind of like that forward belly, but giving it almost like a leaf shape. So it's actually kind of cool. I really do like Ken Onion stuff. They come super sharp out of the box. And this is an aluminum handle. It is not plastic. And it has these grooves here, these finger grooves. And when you're holding it, it feels really good. It feels really good. It is a big knife. I'll get the specs in here in a second. If you're interested in checking out this knife, it has a it has a liner lock, by the way. And it's a flipper tab. So here's the flipper, and it comes lightning fast because it's got that IKBS ball bearing system. If you're interested in this knife, on Amazon they sell it for $100 even. Literally just 100. It's $100. When I got this knife, I think it was a little over $100. There's like a few bucks over 100, but still pretty good. The only thing I don't like about this knife, and a lot of people know it, is the fact that it is strictly a tip-down carry. And not all tip-down carries are bad, but in my opinion, I like mine tip up because I can pull it out and then I have it ready and I pop it open. But that's just what I'm used to. Tip down isn't all that bad. I will carry tip down, but there is no other option to switch this pocket clip. As far as I'm concerned, I don't see any other options. It has a lanyard hole, which is great, so you can drop it in the pocket with the lanyard sticking out of your pocket if you really wanted to go that far. It is a screw-in construction, so you got these three, and then you got this back spacer right here, which I also believe is either plastic or another type of aluminum. And then you got the pivot right here that's holding this entire knife together. The pocket clip is a little bit weird when I carried it for a day. It is a very strong pocket clip, but it's not overly aggressive. And then, of course, when it sits in your pocket, it's kind of like at a weird angle because of where this rests right here. It's not bad. I don't think it's really an issue, but like I said, I prefer tip-up carry. So let's go ahead and get some specs in for you guys. Bust out this, because you guys are probably wondering, well, it looks like a chunky knife. It is, and it does have a bit of weight to it. So, I love that. The ball bearing system, the IKBS, man, that stuff is, it's just so smooth. It's, oh man, really like this knife. And the ergos are fantastic. Like I said, I carried it for a day. I didn't even use it. I ever used it for cutting. I just liked it so much I put it away. So you're looking at 6.35 ounces. So yeah, a little bit more than 5 ounces. And I'm not saying that 5 ounces needs to be the sweet spot for anybody carrying a knife, but 5 ounces is already kind of, you know, it's got a little bit of weight to it. 6 ounces, yeah, this thing's kind of a beast. But I really do like it. I really do like what it's made of. So they call this they call this an urban carry. I'm not entirely sure. Urban everyday carry. So an EDC. They claim that this is a deep carry pocket clip, and in my opinion it is, but at the angle that it's going to be sticking out of, you're probably just going to see about that much sticking out of your pocket because of just how weird the angle is right here with this pocket clip, the way that it is. It doesn't really get in the way. Like when I'm holding this knife, the pocket clip literally doesn't create a hot spot because it's not even under any part of your hand unless you're choking up. But even then, you're not really touching. I mean, you'll feel it, but it's not really putting any kind of pressure or anything. So let me go ahead and give you guys the length on this. Alright, so it's a little bit, 8.5 inches with a 4-inch blade. Yeah, big knife. Big knife. The handle, 4.5 inches. Yeah, so it's a pretty average size 4-inch. I would carry this because it's a 4-inch knife, and I usually carry 4-inch knives, or at least that's kind of what I'm used to. That's just my taste right there. Now it is, oh man, I can't stop doing that. That's just so much fun. These things, like the IKBS ball bearing system, man, is just great. Now there are steel liners. Excuse me. Oh no, I'm right. You can barely see them, but they're kind of nestled in a way. You kind of don't really need too much liner in there because you got that aluminum. So it's aluminum. At first I thought it was plastic, but the more I held it, I was like, you know what? This feels like a metal of some kind. But yeah, it's aluminum. I just painted it, but I think what you're seeing right now is the locking mechanism in there, and I believe, yeah, there's the ball detent on that locking mechanism. You can see it up there. So it's not bad. Not bad. I'll show you guys how wide the knife is. 4.1 on the blade, and if you want to know how chunky this handle is right here, because it's kind of a beast. 16.6. So you know, it's got a bit of a size issue. It does weigh a little bit. It's over 5 ounces. It's one of those type of knives that you're probably not going to want to carry because it's a little bit on the heavy side. But I mean, it's not overly heavy. The aluminum's nice and light. It's CRKT. Everybody loves CRKT. Well, people that are familiar with CRKT anyways. I don't really have a CRKT that I'm disappointed in having, to be honest. So, well, what I want to do for you guys is do a little bit of cutting with it, because I've never cut with it before. Like I said, carried it for a day, and I put it away because I liked it that much. So for you guys today, I will do some cutting for the first time. You're welcome. So here's some rope, and we'll see how that goes. Yeah, that's sharp. It went right through. I just put a little bit of pressure on the spine here as I pulled the rope, and it just went through it like butter. Okay, and how about a little bit of leather? So here's some leather string. Yeah, that is super sharp, and that's just out of the factory, guys. Like I said, I've had it sitting in my knife collection. I've never used it for cutting for any purpose, any reason. And for the heck of it, I'll bust out the paper, because now I really want to know how sharp it actually is. Yeah, that's pretty sharp. And tip. Oh yeah, that's little to no resistance on that. Oh, oh. Oh yeah. Great knife. Great knife. So, I mean, if you guys are interested in it, look it up on Amazon. Like I said, it's $100 even. At least that's what it's showing me right here. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.